In this video, we will show you how to replace your rear lower control arm on this Acura MDX. You'll have one of these on each side of your vehicle, and the process is the same. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. The first thing we need to do is safely raise and support the vehicle so the rear wheel's off the ground, and I have the suspension hanging. We'll continue on to removing all 5 of our 22mm lug nuts and then the wheel. We're going to have to apply upward pressure on the rear suspension. We'll bring this right over underneath the control arm, try to get it in an area where it won't slip out. There we are. Now we can start removing our forward lower control arm. On the outboard side here, you're going to find a 21mm mounting nut, and on the inboard side, we have a 19mm mounting bolt. Let's start with the 19mm headed bolt. Go ahead and loosen this up, but leave it in a couple threads. Now we'll make our way to the outer mounting nut using our 21mm socket. Quick inspection of that. You'll find that you have a concave washer. We want to make sure we have that facing in the proper direction when we go to install it. Now we can get this bolt out of here. Be careful not to let this swing and potentially hurt you as it comes out. There we are. Pivot it right off of there. There it is, friend. Now it's time to clean our mounting points. We'll start at the subframe here. We want to ensure nothing's rotted or damaged. That looks good. Make our way out here, inspect this mounting stud. This looks good as well. Let's apply some copper anti-seize on the shafted area of the stud. Put a rag behind here. Just work that around with a gloved finger. Get our washer, mounting nut, leave that loose. Now as we swing this up into position, if you find that the mounting port is not properly aligned, you could carefully use a ratchet strap and push it in one direction or the other. Could also use a pry bar if necessary. Now if you were to look at the subframe, you're going to find a mounting port there. I'm just going to use my hook. Now we'll make our way all the way across here around the outside of the trailing arm. I'm going to bring it up along this area. We'll take up the slack, start applying pressure as necessary. Now we have our mounting bolt with some blue thread locker. Just make sure it's started in. All right, we've got both pieces of mounting hardware started. We can remove our ratchet strap, assuming you're using one. Let's tighten up the center mounting bolt. We're going to torque this to 84 foot-pounds. You only want to tighten this while you still have pressure underneath your lower control arm. Now we'll make our way to the outer 21mm headed mounting nut. Snug it up, torque that to 84 foot-pounds as well. Now we can lower the suspension. One last quick inspection in this area and we'll reinstall our wheel. Once you have all your lug nuts started on there, go ahead and snug them up. We'll get the wheel back on the ground and torque them to 94 foot-pounds. We're back on the ground, it's held still. We'll continue on torquing these to 94 in a crisscross manner. Torqued. Okay friend, we finished our installation. The next thing you want to do is go ahead and take your vehicle for a road test, listen for funny noises, and get yourself safely down to your local alignment shop. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.